Hello, namaskar. Um, so this, what I'm going to say here, this is something that has really taken years and years um, for me to understand, which I think is quite simple, and I think many people understand this just reflexively, but I've had a little bit more of a difficult time. But it's something that I find myself really valuing, and it's is that like the majority of us have really taken ourselves to be something that they're not, and I think that is the root of confusion. And you call this confusion your life. So this is something to really ponder here with sincerity, focus, and you believe that you are a body, a name, a gender, a history. You say, I was born, I am growing older, and one day I will die. Right? But this entire story is just a projection. It's not you, and it never was. What you truly are has no birth and no death. It's not a subject to change. It doesn't come and go. It doesn't need belief. It simply is. So when you say I, what are you referring to? Like, examine this very carefully. Is it the body? Because the body is always changing, right? As a child, it was small, and then it grew, and one day it will return to dust. Can the changing know the changeless? Or is it the mind? So, which mind is it? The one filled with yesterday's thoughts? The one that dreams at night? The one that doubts now and believes later? That mind isn't stable, right? That's not stable. It's a screen upon which experience dances, but it's not the one watching. It's not the observer. It's not the witness, right? So if we're not the body and we're not the mind, what remains here? So there's something here that watches the body, that watches the thoughts, the emotions, something that remains completely untouched, unscathed. So before any thought arises, you are already you. You already are. Before you say, I am this or that, there's simply the sense, I am. Rest in that. I am. Not I am this, I am that. Just I am. Back up. Leave it at that. So don't be in a hurry to define it. Don't call it soul or spirit or consciousness or God. All those are names, right? They're just names. There are other forms of projections. Stay with the raw feeling of just being, of just that unadulterated awareness itself. Just the sense of I am. And it's not a thing that you can really grasp, right? It's not an experience that begins and ends. It's the background of all experiences. It's what allows experience itself to appear. Like people say, I want to find myself. But who is the one searching? And who is the one to be found? All of this goes on within oneself. The seeker and sought are both thoughts appearing within you. And what you are is prior to both of these. So, try and understand this. The world appears to you because you are. You do not appear in the world. The world appears in you. Like your sense of time, space, other people, all of it arises in your awareness. But you are not the awareness either. You are even prior to that. So it can't be grasped by the mind, right? Truth can't be known as an object, right? Because the mind is itself an appearance. The mind itself is an appearance to that self. All that you think you know, all your conclusions are really worthless in that space, right? Because what you are is beyond that. You are beyond all of the conclusions. You're beyond all of the appearances, because appearances and conclusions can be witnessed. Stay in that space which cannot be witnessed and is the witnesser. So what you are is closer than your breath, right? It's more intimate than your thought. You can't see it because you are it. You can't think it because it's what allows thought to be. The sense that I am is your doorway. So abide within that. Let that be your meditation, not by repeating words, but by feeling deeply into the simple presence of being itself. Stay there without adding anything. No stories, no images, no effort. The mind, it will rebel with this. It'll say, this is too simple. It'll try to distract you. So just let it. You are not the mind. The mind is just another ripple in the vastness of your being. You're not a doer. You're not a thinker. You're not even a witness. You are that which allows all of these to arise and dissolve. So once you realize this, life becomes very light. You no longer carry the burden of this identity. You no longer resist what appears. You no longer seek to change yourself. There's no need to perfect the illusion. There's only the need to see that it is an illusion. That's it. The one who suffers, the one who struggles, the one who desires, right? It doesn't exist as a separate entity. It's only a pattern of thought believed into being. Drop it. Drop the belief. Drop the effort. Be still, right? The truth isn't found in effort, but in silence. Not in becoming, but in being. You are not here to improve the ego. You are here to see through it. So ask, how do I do that, right? So I say, stop identifying. Stop clinging to the body, the name, the story. These are shadows dancing on the wall. And you are the light. And once you immerse yourself within the light, what happens to shadows? They disappear on their own because they were never real. They're images cast, yes, but you are the light. So when the body dies, you won't die. When the world disappears, you won't disappear. You are the space in which the body and world arise. Right? That space is not empty. It's full. It's full of presence, full of light, full of knowing. But it's not personal. Nothing belongs to you because there's no one here to possess. This is the kind of liberation, right? It's not of a person, but from the illusion of personhood, the liberation of, from the illusion of personhood. It's really quite radical, and it leaves nothing behind. It gives you no identity to cling to. But in that nothing, you discover this true sense of peace, a peace not given by the world. It's a joy that arises from within itself. And this peace can't be taught. It can't be earned. It's already yours. You have to give up the false to realize it, not through struggle, but through deep clarity, right? Not by becoming better, but by seeing clearly what you are not. You are not the thoughts, you're not the feelings, you're not the body, you're not the world. All of those things arise within you, right? Within that awareness. And even awareness arises within it. And you are that which knows all these, yet remains untouched. Even now, as you listen, that knowing is here. That presence is here. It's always here. That is what you are, and remain as that. And forget everything else. Even the desire for liberation, just drop it. As long as there is desire, there is identification. So the one who seeks is the one who has to disappear. And when it disappears, what remains is silence. And in that silence is this truth. Not your truth, not my truth. The only truth. The one without a second. The timeless. The unborn. The deathless. That is your home. That is your nature. That is what you are.